The Total Media Sports Network presents Raceland Rams basketball live on Cool TV. Now let's go to the Palace for countdown to tip-off and exciting Raceland Rams basketball live on Cool TV.
And welcome in to Countdown to Tip-Off here on Total Media Sports Network from the Palace and the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. The semifinals of the Boys All-A Classic. West Carter and Raceland up first, and then Morgan County and Elliott County will follow. Good evening, everyone. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight as West Carter comes in off a 96-40 victory over Menifee County here on Saturday. This will be their fifth game that they've played in this gym. This season. I was talking with Jeremy Webb just a little bit ago. I said, you know how to play in this gym for certain? He said, yeah. He said, we've played more games here this year than we've played at home so far. But they played 3 games in the Derby Classic. They played here on Saturday. That was their 4th game. And then game number 5 here tonight. They're hoping to make it number 6 when they play for a championship on Thursday night. They're going to take care of the Rams here on their home court. Raceland coming off a loss on their final game down at the H&H Holiday Hoop Fest in Logan County, falling to Barron County in the championship 59-51. So trying to bounce back after the loss there after rolling off 5 consecutive. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We'll meet our starters, get our keys to the game, and get you ready for tip-off. It's Raceland and West Carter. First semifinal of the All-A 16th Region Classic here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsmen. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. Back here in pregame coverage as we get you ready for Raceland and West Carter in the semifinals of the All-A Classic. We'll have the girls tomorrow night, 6:30 and 6 and 7:30. Then the boys championship here Thursday night at 7, and the girls will play on Friday night at 7. You can catch all that action right here on the Total Media Sports Network. West Carter 10-2 on the year. Again, the only loss they had in the Derby Classic was to Raceland, falling 58-42. They trailed the game 30-10 at halftime, but I heard Jeremy Webb talking about it and said but Raceland probably played their absolute best half of basketball to start things off, and they probably played one of their worst. But they bounced back here nicely, getting wins over Holmes and Prestonsburg, and then here Saturday beating Menifee County 96-40. It was a balanced scoring attack as they put 5 guys in double figures. Nathan Webb led the way with 18. Jamison Wagner with 13. Brody Boggs had 12. Christian Clark and Tabor Tackett each dumped in 10. They shot the ball well from long range, 58%, 7 of 12 from beyond the arc. And, again, I was talking with Coach Webb a little bit ago, and he and I were catching up. It's the first time we've had a chance to kind of catch up this year. And I said, you kind of know how to play in this building. He goes, yeah. He said, unfortunately, we don't play anything else here unless we run back into the region or something. He said, we won't see this team anymore. But they've played more in this gym than they have in their own gym. Now their home schedule comes later in their schedule. And he said, it's just the way that the schedule's set up. But they've gotten some nice wins. And the big thing is they've got a healthy Nathan Webb that has really brought a nice piece of the puzzle back to them. And that's something that with Webb able to score, it brings a lot of those other guys into the puzzle to make them go forward and be able to do other things. Brody Boggs, Nathan Hale, Jamison Wagner, Wade Lawson, all those guys are a big piece of the puzzle. And then they're going to bring off the bench big man in Tabor Tackett. And he's been a really nice addition to this team right there on the free throw line. You see him right now. But some depth is a big thing that they have to offer this year. It'll be interesting to see how they match up here in this one. As for the Rams, again, the first time they played West Carter, they were without the football guys. And they lost that game 77-73 in Olive Hill. And then bounced back with that win here in the opening round of the Derby Classic, 58-42. It starts with Joan Arnett and Reese Hicks. Arnett averaging a cool 20. Hicks battled a little bit of injuries early on. He's starting to get his footing back underneath him again. A big addition for this team this year has been the senior of Eli Caines. Has been nearly a double-double. He was double-digit rebounds in just about every game there in the early part of the season, has fallen underneath the 10 mark, but still a guy that last year averaged maybe a couple of minutes a game and just a little bit over a point a game. And he's been a big piece of the puzzle along with Charles Welch down low to try to go at what Raceland was really worried about was the rebounding issue because you had a guy last year in Connor Thacker that just was a dominant force on the boards. And when I talked with Joe Bryan in the preseason, that was one of the things we talked about at length was what do you do about the way that you guys rebound the basketball? And he said that's the one question we don't know. But they found out really quick. Eli Caines was a guy that was just going to go out there and was going to go to war on the glass, and he's done a phenomenal job. Now the question becomes, can he continue to maintain that throughout the longevity of the entire season? Jake Waller has been the steady point guard, and then they've been rolling off the bench 3 different players, Eli Evans, Scout Wilkes, and the 8th grader Josiah Large has really been bringing some nice additions to the puzzle to keep this Rams team rolling forward. So again, first of 2 games here this evening, as our second game will pit 2 62nd District teams for the first time this year. It'll be a non-district matchup. It'll be Elliott County and Morgan County. And in the winner of the 2 games here tonight, we'll reconvene here Thursday at 7 o'clock for the 16th Region All-A Championship. Girls tomorrow night, 6 and 7:30, and the Girls Championship on Friday at 7. All right, we'll step out for a break for the national anthem. We'll come back, meet our starting lineups, and get you ready for tip-off. It's West Carter and Raceland next on the Total Media Sports Network.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on two important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring, backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Back here at the Palace as we get you set for Raceland and West Carter here in the opening game of the semifinal round for the boys' 16th Region All-A Classic. Let's meet the visitors on the scoreboard. The West Carter Comets under head coach Jeremy Webb. They'll be in the maroon jerseys tonight. It'll look like this. Wearing number 14 will be Brody Boggs. Number 24, Nathaniel Hale. Number 31, Jamison Wagner. Number 32, Wade Lawson. And number 33, of Nathan Webb. Again, Boggs, Hale, Wagner, Lawson, and Webb. Starting 5 for the Comets of West Carter under head coach Jeremy Webb. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the Raceland Rams. They'll be in the whites tonight. Orange pinstripes. The lights go out here for the light show here for the team, as we'll take a look at their starting lineup here on your screen. 3 guards in the backcourt. 2 juniors and a senior. The lone senior's Reese Hicks. Jake Waller will run the point. He'll be joined by the leading scorer on the team of Jonah Arnett. In the front court, a pair of seniors. Number 1, Eli Canes, and the big man in the middle, 6'8", 52, Charles Welch. Hicks, Canes, Waller, Welch, and Arnett. Starting 5 for Joe Bryan's Raceland Rams. Our officiating crew tonight is brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Mike Ginn, Joe Coldiron, Kenny Kegley, our officials for this evening's game. Our crew this evening, Trey and Felicia Collier, Jacob Hankins down on the court, getting highlights for the channel on YouTube. First time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you to your mobile device. Get the Rams in the white, West Carter in the maroon. Center court, Brody Boggs, Charles Welch. Rams will work it right to left as I view it here high atop the Palace. Happy to have you along with us here tonight as we get you set for game number 1. Mr. Coldiron will step in and put us in the air. Mr. Boggs there tried to get a little early jump on Welch. Raceland controls the action. Off we go. Bring it near side off to Canes. Here's Hicks turning the corner, working down low off the window for 2. And Raceland has an early 2-0 lead. Raceland jumps out in a little 2-on-2 press right now. Looks like a full court man now, if you will. Lawson spins up top, gets downhill, goes out into the corner to Wagner. They'll bring it back out on top. Lawson resets. Here's Boggs. So far, Raceland's done a good job of keeping it away from Webb. Lawson will reset out top. 2-0 Raceland. Just about 1 minute gone. Here's Wagner. Out top to Webb. Arnett hounding him as he catches it at the point of contact. Off balance shot underneath by Lawson. Won't go home. Jake Waller with the rebound. He'll give it off to Arnett as he brings it across the midcourt stripe. 2-0 Raceland. Arnett looking for the screen. Gets the double team. Kicks it off to Hicks. Inside to Welch. Welch off the left side. Too stiff. Webb with the rebound. He wants to push the action. I think Welch was expecting to get that free. Nice little move inside, and Wade Lawson from the free throw line evens things at 2. Jake Waller out top, brings it off to the left side to Canes. Now back out top to Jonah Arnett. Wes Carter to man-to-man. Arnett pulls the trigger. 3 for the lead's good. He's not a guy you want to let shoot from this end. He is deadly from this end of the court. He has been all year. 5-2 Rams back in front. Here's Boggs. Spins in the keyhole and too many hand checks. They'll get that one on Eli Canes. That's his first, team's first. 5:59 to play here in the opening frame. Rams in front by a triple. Webb to trigger in. Gives it inside. Fadeaway jumper by Hale won't go. Canes clears the rebound for the Rams, who lead it by 3. Arnett gets downhill. A little teardropper at the lane. Can't get it to go, though. Here's Wagner for 3 for the tie is good. Jamison Wagner dials up long distance. We're even at 5. Both teams and even 2 of 4 from the field, 1 3-pointer each. Here's Hicks attacking the rim, goes out around the horn. Arnett resets, goes left, pulls the trigger, and buries another one. 2 triples for Jonah Arnett. He's got 6 of the 8 for the Rams. They lead it by 3. Lawson races it into the front court, stops out top in between the rings. Off near side to Boggs. There's Wagner in between the rings. Now to the left side. Lawson turns the corner. Off balance shot, too stiff. Canes runs it down. Hicks feeds it off to Welch. Welch in traffic, gets it off down to Canes. Canes finds a lane to the basket, goes up. He is fouled on the way there, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. See if they get this one on Jamison Wagner. It will be his first, team's first. And the senior of Eli Canes will step to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line and shoot 2. Canes averaging 8 points, just over 9 rebounds a game, but that free throw number certainly would like to bring that up. First one is home. His first points of the night. Raceland's largest lead of the ball game of 4. One more for the senior. That one's too stiff, won't fall through. There's Webb underneath, but can't corral it in. Has to chase it down on the baseline and then kicks it out of bounds. Which way we're going to go with it? They're going to stay with Wes Carter's. They'll say it was deflected off a Raceland knee. So Comet's ball on the far corner next to the Raceland bench. 4:28 to play here in the opening frame. Rams lead it by 4. Webb to trigger in. Gives it off to Lawson. Waller working on him. Here comes a double team. He loses his dribble. Brings it out to Webb, and we get a foul. Raceland wanting a traveling violation before that, but look at the reach-in foul on Jake Waller, his first, team second. Here's Lawson, turns the corner, stops at the free throw line. High arcing shot, trying to get it past Charles Welch. Hicks, heat check, doesn't need that shot at that moment. And a long rebound chase down by Wade Lawson. Feeds it out to Brody Boggs in transition. He goes off the window for two and cuts the lead in half. Kane's down in the corner. Gives it inside, and we get a foul from behind. Away from the basketball. They'll get that one on Wagner. That's his second. And here comes Tabor Tackett in the ball game for Wes Carter as Wagner will have to take a seat. So Raceland basketball on the baseline. Waller to trigger in. Gives it inside to Canes, who goes off the window for two. Lead back to 4 for the Rams. A takeaway in backcourt. Here's Hicks off the window. Can't get it to go home. Webb for 3 in transition goes home. Cuts the Rams lead down to 1. Again, you get a takeaway under the bucket and come away with no points and then give up a 3 on the other end. Just a gut shot. Wes Carter showing a little zone now, 2-3. They go inside. Here's Waller. Turns the corner, feeds it inside Hicks. A little teardropper at the rim is good. A little dish and a dime from Waller to Hicks. Hicks with 4, and the Rams lead is back to 3. 5 minutes gone here in the opening period. Lawson stops beside Welch, and Welch takes it away from him. Lost it on the way up, and Welch with a block and the rebound. Here's Arnett, kicks it out of the corner. Hicks for 3, all alone. It's on the way, it's short. Tackett with the rebound as he battles away from Charles Welch. Boggs spins off the right side, goes off the window, no good. Canes fights for the rebound inside. 3-point Rams lead, 2.5 to play here in the opening period. Raceland's led it by as many as 4. Rams sliding it back and forth, a little lob back door. There's Waller to Arnett, and Arnett off the window for his 8th point of the ball game and the largest lead of the contest for the Rams at 5. Nice little dish and dime there by the juniors. Lawson in front court, gives it off to Boggs out at top of the circle. Goes out into the corner. Hale for 3, badly missed. And that one rakes out of bounds, and Raceland will pick up the basketball. Here's Christian Clark on, replacing Nathaniel Hale. Canes will come off for Raceland. Eli Evans will check in for his first action. 15-10. Minute 45 to play here in the opening frame. Raceland with its largest lead of 5 at the moment. Arnett already with a cool 8. Arnett turns the corner, gets downhill. Off-balance shot doesn't go, and it's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. So Waller to trigger in on the baseline, closest to the Wes Carter bench. Out to the corner. Hicks for 3. It's on the way. It's good. Reese Hicks strokes home. Raceland's 3rd triple of the ball game. The lead is 8. Webb fighting for possession right in front of Jonah Arnett. Turns the corner and gets fouled on the way there as he gets upended on the baseline. Let's see if we get a shooting foul. Webb's claiming it's a shooting foul. We'll see if he got him first. We'll get it on Eli Evans, his first, team's 3rd. And they're going to put Nathan Webb to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up, is no good. Webb a 50% free throw shooter on the season, averaging over 18 points a game. Good bounce back after missing his entire junior season with that ACL injury. Second one misses as well, but Tabor Tackett with an offensive rebound. And then a turnover by the Comets. Waller to the rack for 2. And the Rams have a double-digit lead now at 10. And let's see what we're going to get here. I think we had one of our guys got absolutely demolished. That was Jacob Hankins. So we got an inadvertent whistle, I guess. So we'll play it back with Wes Carter inside of a minute to play. Raceland leading it by 10. Here's a long two out top by Wade Lawson. Tack it with the offensive stick back, won't go home. Arnett clears the rebound for the Rams. Jonah Arnett with 8 and gets fouled on the way to the rack. We'll get that one on Brody Boggs. That's his first team's third. Josiah Large checked in on that last stoppage. Charles Welch steps off as Waller will come back on. Here's Arnett. 3 from the corner, won't go. Wes Carter down 10, trying to find points here in the final possession of the first. Nice feed inside, and off the window is Christian Clark for 2. Here's Waller. Feeds it near side to Hicks. Final 3 seconds. Arnett off balance, threes on the way, drills iron but won't go. And we've played one here at the Palace. Raceland leads it 20-12. We'll step out for a break. We'll return back for quarter number 2 here on the Total Media Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life, family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Back at the Palace, 20-12. Raceland leading Wes Carter here, and after 1 quarter of play in the semifinals of the All-A Classic. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here this evening. Wes Carter 5 of 14 from the field. Raceland 50%, 8 of 16. Rebounds even at 9 apiece. 2 turnovers for the Comets, none for the Rams. All right, Charles Welch back in the ball game to start the second quarter of play as Eli Evans will step off. Wes Carter has it, and off we go. Here's Clark, tied up on the baseline. Man, he walked, he sure did. He shuffled his feet as the double team came there on the trap on the baseline. Again, Morgan County and Elliott County up next. Then girls action tomorrow night. Boys championship Thursday at 7. Girls championship Friday at 7. All those games right here from the Palace. Welch inside, fights for the position. He's tied up with 3 players around him. It's the offensive rebound and then gets tied up with a foul. They'll get that one on Christian Clark, his first, team's first of the quarter. There's Josiah Large out top, goes to the corner. Arnett thought about pulling the trigger right in front of Jeremy Webb and pulled it back down. Peyton Nichols is in the ballgame now. Here's Arnett, an off-balance shot, won't go. Webb from the volleyball line. 3 is front iron short. Here's Waller from the corner. Off the large, the southpaw pushes the 3 up, in and out, no good. Waller chases down the rebound for the offensive rebound, and another look, and then an offensive foul on the Rams. Trying to fight through position. Let's see if they get that one on Reese Hicks. And they will. First turnover of the basketball game for the Rams. Here comes Canes back in as Hicks will take a seat. Clark on the left wing, hounded there by Waller. Here's Nichols, right of point, off to Boggs. 3 balls on the way, looks good off the mark though. Canes claims his 4th rebound of the ball game. Waller working on Nichols. Glides to the basket off the glass for 2. Jake Waller with his 4th point pushes the lead back to 10. 6:10 to go here in the opening half of action. And the winner of this game moves on to the championship Thursday night with a right to try to represent the 16th region in the All-A tournament coming up in the latter of this month. Here's Webb out top. They've kept him in check. Here's Brody Boggs. 3's on the way is good. Boggs on the handoff there for the 3 ball, his 5th point of the contest. Raceland quickly in transition. Waller takes a handoff by Large and a big deep breath over by the scorer's table. He'll move it off to the right side of Canes. Handoff Welch. Welch gets downhill, cut off by Tabor. They go inside to Welch. Welch getting hammered, goes out to Waller. Spot up 3, high arcing shots, too stiff. And Raceland will maintain possession as the ball was tipped out of bounds by Wes Carter, says Mike Ginn. Here comes Hicks back in the ball game as Large will take a seat. 5:20 to play here in the opening half. Raceland in front by 7, 22-15. They've led it by 10 twice. Nichols chasing Arnett out by the midcourt stripe. This one's raked away. Nice defensive play there by the Comets as they take that one away. Webb in transition, buries the triple, barely moves the net. And Wes Carter has the 10-point lead down to 4.
Timeout Raceland, it will be a 30-second timeout.
So Nathan Webb with a quick 6. And a 30-second timeout by the Rams here with 4:59 to play before halftime. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. Again, game 2 tonight. You've got Morgan County and Elliott County in a non-district matchup. Both of those 62nd district foes. Morgan County and Raceland drew the byes in the tournament. Elliott County got past Fairview on the weekend matchup. So a little 6-0 surge by the Comets. Have the once 10-point deficit down to 4 now. Here's Arnett from the corner, 3, way off. Backside rebound out to the Comets. Brody Boggs to the rack, can't finish. Arnett off the window. To the rack, counted and one. Brody Boggs and a chance at a 3-point play. Fouls on Waller. That's going to be his second. So Waller will have to go to the bench probably for the remainder of the half as Eli Evans will check in, and Brody Boggs makes it an 8-0 run and a chance to make it a 9-0 run of the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he does so. Boggs with 8. That ties Jonah Arnett with the most points in the ball game and makes it 22-21. Welch has that one raked out of bounds. Raceland in front 22-21. Comets on a 9-0 run. Hicks gets to the rack, off balance, and is fouled. And that's on Clark. That's his second. And Reese Hicks to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line to shoot 2. Hicks an 87.8% free throw shooter on the season. First one way too stiff, though. There's Wade Lawson back in the ball game. As Christian Clark will take a seat with those 2 personal fouls. Raceland trying to answer this 9-0 run by the Comets. Hicks gets 1 of 2. Nope, they get a lane violation. So Hicks misses both. And the lead stays at 1, and West Carter with an opportunity to take their first lead of the ball game. Here's Nichols, a high arcing shot won't go. Welch goes up and claims it on the second jump. Arnett turns the corner, off the glass for 2, and Jonah with 10 answers the 9-0 run and pushes the lead back to 3. Now Raceland trying to run and jump in the backcourt now. Here's Boggs. Off the Lawson, 3 for the tie, in and out, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with West Carter. West Carter has never led this ball game. And that's a foul on Eli Evans. That's his second. We were tied at 2 and 5. That's been our only ties after Raceland led it by 10 twice in the ball game. Here's Nichols for a tie look. 3 ball won't go home. Backside rebound, Wade Lawson left it short. Boggs for the 3 is on the way, is good. Our third tie of the ball game as Brody Boggs puts home his 11th. And we're even at 24. Here's Hicks. Slams on the breaks on the baseline, gets tied up, goes back out top. Arnett plays downhill. Back to Hicks. Hicks into the lane. Fadeaway jumper short the entire way. Webb throws it out ahead, off the glass for an easy 2 for Peyton Nichols, and West Carter has their first lead of the ball game at 26-24. I've raced a 10-point lead in this basketball game. Trailed by 10 in the first and in the second early. Here's Arnett into a triple team, and he's headed to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Wade Lawson. That's his first, team's third. And Jonah Arnett to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line to shoot a pair. Raceland 1 of 4 from the charity stripe this evening. First one is up as pure. Arnett with 11. Eli Evans off. Jake Waller returns with those 2 personal fouls. One more for the junior, averaging 20 points a game. Got them both. And we're even at 26, our 4th tie of the ball game. 1 lead change, 4 ties. There's Lawson. Stops on the right elbow. Gives it off. Nice move to the rack. Won't go home, though. Welch with the rebound inside off the miss from Nathaniel Hale. Inside of 90 seconds of play here in the opening half. Feeds it inside to Welch. Welch spins. High arcing hook shot off the glass for two. The big man's first points of the ball game. And the Rams back in front on our second lead change of the ball game. 3 balls up is well short by Hale. Canes with a rebound underneath. His 5th. Inside of a minute to go. Welch directing traffic. Works it off to Waller. Waller loses the dribble, goes off to Canes. He wants a 3. It's on the way. In and out, no. Long rebound chased down by Hale on the baseline. Wes Carter can hold for the final shot of the half if they want to and try to tie or take the lead to the locker room. Lawson works with it out top in between the rings in front of Joan Arnett. And we get an offensive foul on Wes Carter. Trying to clear through on the screen. And they'll get that one on Webb, his first. Team's 4th. Here comes Tabor Tackett back in as Hale will take a seat. So 16 seconds to go in the half. Raceland leading it by 2. A chance to add to it going into the locker room. Arnett trying to beat the double team. Feeds it inside Welch. Welch off the glass for 2.
Welch with the basket.
Leads back to 4. 3 ball on the way, won't go. And we are at the half here at the Palace. Raceland leads at 30-26. We'll step out for a break. We come back, break it all down as we continue our coverage here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Well, a good one here at the Palace in the opening game of the night here in the semifinals of the boys. Raceland leading Wes Carter 30-26. But Raceland's given up a double-digit lead twice. They led it 20-10 into the first quarter. Wes Carter got it to 20-12. Raceland got it back out to 10 points at 22-12, but then Wes Carter comes all the way back and uses a 9-0 run to cut it to 1 at 22-21. Raceland gets a made bucket from Joan Arnett. The Comets tie it on a Brody Boggs triple. They take the lead on a 5-0 run off of a two-pointer from Peyton Nichols. Raceland ties things back up, surges back ahead, and closes the quarter on a 6-0 run of their own. And they lead it by 4 here at the break, 30-26. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll take a look at our first half statistics and get you ready for the second half of action. 30-26 at the half. We're back after this on the Total Media Sports Network. Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located at 214 Main Street in Old Russell, is your headquarters for sports collectibles, along with a huge selection of Funko Pop characters from sports figures to novelty characters to choose from. Ison's also offers team apparel for pro and collegiate teams and has varsity team jackets available for all local teams with customization available. Ison's features several autographed jerseys for purchase with cards for every set available as well. Stop by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 214 Main Street in Old Russell, and check them out on Facebook. Back here at the Palace, 30-26, Raceland in front of West Carter. Let's take a look at our first half statistics. For the Comets. There we go. No, you didn't hit the refresh button on the all the way to the right-hand side. There you go. Now, something's not typing. That's all right. Take them down. We're good. For West Carter, 34.5% from the field, 10 of 29. 5 of 12 from long range, 41.7%. 1 of 3 from the charity stripe, 33.3%. 16 rebounds, 5 of those on the offensive glass. They've turned it over 4 times in the opening half. Brody Boggs leading the way with 11 points. Nathan Webb had 6 consecutive as he splashed home a pair of threes in the middle of that run to lead the Comets. For Raceland, 12 of 28 from the field, 42.9%. They're 27.3% from long range, 3 of 11. 50% from the free throw line, 3 of 6. 18 rebounds, 4 of those on the offensive glass. 2 turnovers in the opening half of action. Eli Kane's pacing the way with 5 rebounds for the team. Joan Arnett with 12 points. Reese Hicks has 7. Lead the Rams with a 4-point edge here at the half. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We'll get you ready for the second half of action. Rams lead it by 4. Second half, we return after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life, family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25? 30. 1, 2, 6, 7, 11, 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years. Back here at the Palace as we get you set for the second half of action. Raceland leading it by 4. Has led it by as many as 10. A 9-0 run by the Comets cut it to 1. 4 ties, 2 lead changes in this basketball game. It's turned into a really good one. Again, winner will play Thursday night at 7 in the championship against the winner of our next game, Elliott County and Morgan County. You catch it right here on the Total Media Sports Network. Starters both ways for each team. Boggs, Hale, Wagner, Lawson, and Webb for the Comets. For the Rams, Hicks, Canes, Waller, Arnett, and Welch. Raceland basketball to start the second half. Waller just working with it out near the midcourt stripe. Hands it off there to Arnett. Arnett works left, comes back right off a screen, lobs it inside. They'll look it off to Hicks from the corner. Steps through, pushes up the 12-footer on the baseline for his 9th point of the ball game, and the Rams have the lead back to 6. That pushes it out to an 8-0 run when the Rams trailed it 26-24. Here's a 3-ball from Wagner, won't go home. Arnett looks it off right, comes back left. It gets hammered to the ground. And he's headed to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls on Brody Boggs, his second, team's first. And Arnett to shoot a pair. .20 points, just under 3 rebounds on the season. It's been a dead eye from long range, though. 48% from downtown Tripletown. His better shooting halves has been on the opposite end. But Raceland did not shoot well from that end in the first half, 3 of 11. We'll see how things play out here in the second. There's Lawson turning the corner, gets downhill. And he gets stuck right in front of Charles Welch and gets called for the traveling violations. The Comets turn it over for the 5th time in the ball game. So Raceland on an 8-0 run, lead it by 7. They can push it back to 10 with a 3. Here's Welch, nice find and a wide open Eli Canes off the window for his 5th. That's an 10-0 run by the Rams. Check that, an 11-0 run now by the Rams. That's my mistake on the math. And the lead is out to 9. We get a tie-up away from the basketball. They'll get this one on Hicks as he got tangled up with Nathan Webb and picks up his second. Again, it was 26-24 West Carter when they took their first lead of the ball game. The Rams have not allowed them to score since. Currently on an 11-0 run that answered the 9-0 run of the Comets. Here's Wagner. Out top Webb. Straightaway three, too stiff. Here comes Raceland. A big feed inside to Welch, and that one's turned away by Webb. And then West Carter saves it ahead. And then on a transition, an easy two for Brody Boggs. What a hustle play there by the Comets. After Welch got blocked, everybody just kind of stopped. Jamison Wagner slides in and throws it back into play. Here's Welch. Nice spin off the glass for two. 6 points for the big man. 37-28. Business picking up here at the Palace in the third. Lawson gets past Kane, feeds it off to Wagner. Wagner pumps, throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Shot doesn't go home underneath for Hale. Raceland with a chance to push the lead into double digits. Any points here would give Raceland its largest lead of the night. They feed it inside to Welch. Welch turns to the left. High arcing shot and one. And a chance at a three-point play for the big man. We take a look at it on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Nathan Webb whistled for the foul, his second, team's second. And from the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line, as Raceland has this largest lead of the ball game now at 11. Welch, a near 87% free throw shooter, pushes that one through for his ninth. And the Rams' largest lead of the night of 12. Tabor Tackett back in the ball game. Also in is Peyton Nichols. He works with the basketball. Here's Lawson out top. Shuffled the feet, got away with it. Nice feed inside to Webb. High up off the glass, and it goes. Nathan Webb's 8th point of the ball game. Some much-needed points for the Comets. They'll get the foul on Reese Hicks, his third, team's second. And Nathan Webb to the free throw line for a chance at the three-point play. Webb rattles that one home for his 9th of the ball game. Only the 4th free throw West Carter has shot in this game. They trim the lead down to 10. Here's Welch filling out Tabor. Welch gets double-teamed in the corner. This one gets knocked away as the Comets force a turnover. Here's Lawson to the left side with the right hand for two. A nice little surge here by the Comets with a 5-0 run to cut the lead down to 7. Arnett guiding traffic now. They'll take it off to Waller. Waller gets tied up in front of his bench as they'll get the reach-in foul there on Wade Lawson for his second, team's third. Hicks will take a seat. Back in as Eli Evans. Eli Kane's the trigger in. Halfway home here in the third stanza. Raceland has opened up its largest lead. West Carter on a 5-0 run to cut it to 7. Here's Waller playing downhill to the right side. Nothing working there. Skip pass off one time. Here's Eli Evans with a runner on the baseline for two. Nice take by Eli Evans there for his first points of the ball game. Very headsy play there by the junior. Instead of trying to attack the rim and play through contact, just push a little floater up from about 10 and knock it home. Here's Lawson on the switch. Nichols off the glass for a strong two. Peyton Nichols, 4th point of the ball game. Raceland back in front court. Waller finds the help side. Here's Arnett. Little shimmy shake. Steps through and he walked. Did we get the foul before then is the question. And they will. They'll get it on Tabor Tackett. That's his first, team's fourth. And they'll get Jonah Arnett back to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line to shoot a pair. Front iron short on the first one. Here comes Josiah Large back in as Charles Welch will take a quick breather. Just over 3 to go here in the third. One more for Arnett. Got the second one to go home. His 14th of the ball game. Skip pass off to Nichols. Nichols loses his dribble. Lawson helps him out. Lawson beats Evans, feeds it inside Tackett. Tackett off the glass, won't go home. Brody Boggs with a stick back though. Tabor Tackett had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to go through the cylinder, but Brody Boggs sticks in his 15th. Lead down to 6. West Carter refuses to go away. Nice find inside. Eli Canes off the window on the dime from Josiah Large. 7 points for Eli Canes, pushes the lead back to 7. Here's Webb all alone from the corner. 3, too stiff. Ball poked around. Coming out of there with it's going to be Josiah Large. West Carter had 2 guys at the point of contact, and both of them fighting for position. Here's Arnett, and a foul as he turns the corner as Peyton Nichols will get him on the hip with the hand check. His first, team's 5th, and we're shooting free throws. Final minute 54 of the third. Arnett for 2 from the free throw line. Tonight, the junior, 4 of 6. All free throws this season for the Rams, brought to you part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When joining muscle pain, slow you down that doc, get your body realigned. Give them a call, 606-473-5151. Arnett's first free throw rattles in and out. One of 2 for Arnett, 46-37, as he puts home his 15th. Here's Lawson. Back out top, Boggs. Straightaway 3, no. Canes fights for it in traffic. His 7th. Arnett gets loose. Here's Eli Evans. Trying to size things up. There's Christian Clark back in the ball game. Here's Evans. Off balance shot for 2 more. Evans with a nice surge off the bench as the lead is back to double digits at 11 now at 48-37. Timeout West Carter, a 30-second timeout.
Timeout on the floor.
So nice answer by the Rams after West Carter had clawed right back into this one. Raceland has not attempted a three-pointer here in the second half. Out rebounding West Carter 23-19. Comets leading the way on the offensive glass. They have 7. Both teams have taken care of the ball relatively well. 5 turnovers for the Comets, 3 for Raceland. Here's Webb. Turn the corner on Arnett. A Euro step down the middle of the lane for 2 off the glass for his 11th. Nice job there by Nathan Webb. Comets trying to turn up the defensive pressure. Josiah Large splits the difference, has it raked out of his hands, right in the hands of Jake Waller. Waller navigates through the pressure and takes it back out top and resets for the Rams. As if the Rams try to dribble out this final 30 seconds of the third. Try to push it back to a double-digit lead. Here to end the quarter. At the Large, 3 balls on the way, no. Eli Evans with a rebound, gives it back to Waller, and Waller is fouled inside. Give a hat tip to Eli Evans, who has jumped off the bench and been huge here in his third quarter. So Jake Waller to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line. 57% free throw shooter is the junior. First one is up is pure. Charles Welch coming in for him if he hits the second. One more. Got them both. So Waller will take a seat. They'll bring Welch back in for the defensive side of things. Rams lead out to 11 at 50-39. 15 seconds to go. There's Lawson. Finds a little separation on Eli Evans out top. Near side to Webb. Webb all the way out top. Throws a heave up at the horn and gets it to go home. Joe Bryan, I think, told him, you got to be kidding me. Look at this shot from half court. Nothing but twine. Webb's 14th. And the buzzer beater by the Comets to cut the lead to 8. 50-42 as we head to the fourth when we return after this here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small your need to keep your firearms safe, and have layaway and delivery options available. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back here at the Palace, 50-42. Take a look at the way we ended quarter number 3. Nathan Webb from downtown Olive Hill throws up a heave and buries the triple, his third 3 of the ball game, to cut the lead down to 8 as we start the fourth and final stanza. Wade Lawson, a nice circus shot move to get past Charles Welch. And again, the Comets trying to make a little ruckus here, trail it by as many as 12. They've got it down to 6. Hicks into a double team. Throws this one off the leg of Peyton Nichols out of bounds and into the fans on the front row. Take a look at this. Nice little move there by Wade Lawson. Here comes Tabor Tackett back in the ball game as Lawson will take a quick seat. Boggs, Clark, Nichols, Webb, and Tackett, the 5 on the floor for Jeremy Webb right now. Winner moves on to Thursday night's championship at 7 here at the Palace. There's Waller, spins to the left, finishes strong for 2. Waller puts home his 8th of the night. So lead grows back to 8 for the Rams. Here's Boggs into the keyhole. Spins in the lane, stopped there by Waller. Steps through, finger roll, good. Brody Boggs is 17th. That leads all scorers. Cuts the lead back to 6 as the Comets staying within striking distance. Joe Bryan over over the shoulder of Canes. They're directing a little traffic. There's a feed down to Welch. Nearly lost it out of bounds as he's tied up by Tackett, who gets it away. Arnett started to attack downhill and gets cut off by Boggs out top. He goes to work on him. Into the corner now, Canes. Hand off to Hicks out of the corner near side. Raceland just takes it back out top and resets. Canes trying to go back out top, and unfortunately Waller had released and was coming downhill, and Raceland will turn it over for the fourth time in the ballgame. Peyton Nichols off. Back in is Wade Lawson. So down 6 on the Comets with the basketball now on the baseline. A chance to cut into this 6-point deficit. They trail by as many as 12. Here's Boggs, left of point, gives it back out to Lawson. Lawson working on Hicks. Goes with a reverse scoop shot. That one won't go home. May have forced that one a little bit. Here's Arnett. All kinds of contact. An offensive rebound by Charles Welch. Welch wants it inside. Waller gives it to him. Hicks working on Lawson. Splits through the defense. Gets hammered. No call. We play on. Lawson with his hair on fire. Feeds it inside. And a foul underneath on Charles Welch as Christian Clark went to the rack. Welch picks up his first. And Christian Clark to the free throw line to shoot 2. West Carter's only attempted 4 free throws in the ball game. Webb with 3 of those. Brody Boggs hit an and 1. Clark a 72% free throw shooter on the season. 6 points, nearly 4 rebounds on the year. First one in and out, no good. Clark 2 points and a rebound in this one. Second free throw's on the way is good. 1 of 2 for him. West Carter 3 of 6 on the night. They've got the lead down to 5. Here's Hicks. Stops at the elbow, right side, in and out, no good. Webb with a rebound. Lawson feeds it off the Webb near side, gets it right back. Webb. Hook shot up, no good. Strong rebound inside by Canes and a foul. Canes grabs his 8th rebound of the ball game. They get the foul on Wade Lawson. That's his 3rd, team's first. A tick inside of 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Waller looks at near side, off to Arnett, now inside to Welch. Hicks gets in the lane, splits the defense, and they got a walk before then. 5th turnover of the basketball game for the Raceland Rams, who lead it by 5, but West Carter with a chance here to cut back into it some more. And that's an illegal screen, it sure is, as Jonah Arnett got body checked by Tabor Tackett. As Tackett picks up his second, team's second, 6th turnover of the basketball game for the Comets. Approaching the halfway point here in the final stanza. Arnett trying to get some separation, does so, gets it off to Welch. Waller takes control of it in front of his bench on the left wing. He'll take it back out top. Jeremy Webb standing out near the midcourt stripe. Trying to will his team back from this one, who's trailing by as many as 12. Entry pass into Hicks. 8-footers up and stays home. Reese Hicks with his 11th. Lead back to 7 for the Rams. Timeout, West Carter. 30-second timeout. Here with 3:44 to play in the ball game. So Wes Carter should have only fulls left the rest of the way. I see a fiery Jeremy Webb there. Good to see him back on the sidelines after stepping out last year to attend to his son who went through that horrific ACL injury that he had. Tanner Glancy stepped in and worked as the head coach last season and kept things moving and allowed Jeremy to stay with his boy and go with him through all of the trials and tribulations that he had to go through in his recovery. But glad to see Tanner stay on staff and stay back in that assistant role. And again, it's good to see Jeremy back on the sidelines as well. One of the most tenured coaches in the 16th region. He's the old guy. All right, out of the timeout. Webb works off the screen. Teardrop in the lane, won't go home. Raked around, and we're going the other way as they'll get a foul from behind on Christian Clark.
Fouls on Christian Clark.
Well, the offensive foul on him gives West Carter their 7th turnover of the basketball game. Here comes Peyton Nichols back in. West Carter's got 6 players on the floor. Tabor Tackett's going to come off now. They're going to bring in some smaller guys, guard heavy, and try to pick up the defensive pressure when it gets to midcourt, I would imagine. Here's Waller on the handoff near side. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Waller turning the corner, finds a little separation, skips it out into the corner. Here's Arnett. Brings it back near side to Waller. Raceland just trying to play keep away right now. Here's Arnett, finds some separation, gets downhill and is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Wade Lawson. That's his 4th, team's 4th, so Raceland bonus the rest of the way. And Jonah Arnett back to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line for 2 free throws. 15 points, 4 rebounds tonight for the junior. First one is up is good. Raceland 10 of 16 from the charity stripe tonight. West Carter 3 of 6. 55-47, Rams in front. Second one's on the way, got them both. 17 points tonight for Jonah. 3 points shy of his season average of 20. There's Brody Bongs, left elbow. Lets everything clear. Spins, turns in the lane, is good. Nice take there by Brody for his 19th. 56-49. Long skip passes, sideline to sideline. Making West Carter play all the way across the court. Waller looks at the double team, has this one raked away. It's taken away out top, and then Jonah Arnett is going to pick up a foul. Trying to reach in and get the basketball back. Picks up his first, team's 2nd. So West Carter basketball on the near sideline. 2:18 to go in the contest. Down 7. Again, this is not a possession where you need a 3, but you need points right here. You want to keep this one within 4 to 5 inside of 2 minutes. Nichols on the left wing. Obviously, they'd love to go to Boggs or Webb. Boggs has got it now, backing his way in. They go back out to Nichols. Here's Lawson. High arcing 3. May bring rain and does so. Wade Lawson buries West Carter's 7th triple. It makes it 56-42. On the Isons Cards and Collectibles Instant Replay. Full timeout. We'll step out as well. We're back after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
56-52 as we welcome you back here to the Palace. Closest the Comets have been since the halftime score at 30-26. Again, any foul in the Comets has Raceland shooting bonus. Raceland with still 3 fouls to give before Wes Carter gets into the bonus. Arrow favoring Raceland event of a tie-up. This one's raked out from behind. It'll stay with the Rams. Mike Ginn jumps in and has a quick word with Kenny Kegley as he was saying that it was a turnover on the Rams, and Kegley quickly sets in as the Boo Birds started to rain down here inside the Palace. Waller a dime inside. Arnett off the window for 2. 19 points for Jonah on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay out of bounds. Fouls on Brody Boggs, his third, team's 5th. And a chance at a 3-point play for Jonah. And a big answer out of that timeout. Here's Wade Lawson back in for Tabor Tackett. Jonah 7 of 10 from the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line this evening. Free throw is up. The 3-point play gives him 20. That is his season average. Back in is Christian Clark for Nathaniel Hale. 59-52. Here's Lawson down the lane. Can't get it to go home. Charles Welch with a strong rebound. Waller works with it near side. Goes down in the corner. Here comes a double team. Steps through and gets fouled. First, I believe we get a timeout. Let's see what Joe has. I think he's got a 30 left. He will use a 30. So a minute 12 to go. 30-second timeout by the Rams. It's been a dandy. Again, Raceland led it by 10 in the end of the first quarter. They led it by 8 at the end of the first quarter. It's 20-12. They pushed it back to a 10-point lead at 22-12. Wes Carter used a 9-0 run to cut it down to 1 at 22-21. They tied the ball game for the third time at 24. Took their first lead of the ball game at 26-24. The Rams closed the half on a 6-0 run and led it 30-26 at the end of one half of play. Rams pushed the lead out to its zenith at 12 when they led it 40-28. Wes Carter got it to within 5, but they trail it right now by 7. And picking up the foul, there's Peyton Nichols. And Eli Caines will go to the free throw line for 2. Caines' first free throw rattles in and out, no good. Caines 1 of 3 tonight. Here comes Jamison Wagner back on, replacing Christian Clark. One more for the senior. Got that one to go home. Caines with 8 points, 8 rebounds tonight. Again, that's right on his season average of a young man that didn't see the floor hardly at all last year. Just came in this year and wanted to go to work. There's Boggs turning the curve left-handed off the right side for 2 more. 21 points for Brody Boggs. That leads all scorers in this basketball game, and then Boggs picks up the foul in backcourt for his 4th. And we'll go to the other end and shoot free throws. So Jake Waller 8 points tonight. 2 for 2 from the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line. Make it 3 for 3. Raceland 14 of 21 this evening. (61-54). 55 ticks left to go in this one. Second one won't go home. Comets pitch it ahead as Webb leaked out the backside and gets an easy 2. And a full timeout requested by Jeremy Webb. 49 seconds ago, will step out as well. 61-56. Back to the Palace after this on the Total Media Sports Network.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsmen. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Five-point lead by the Rams here at the Palace, 49 seconds to go. Here in the semifinals of the All-A Regional Tournament. Winner moves on to Thursday night's championship game against the winner of Elliott County and Morgan County, which will play next. See how quickly Royce Carter comes with the foul. Waller comes across the midcourt stripe. They go to Welch in the corner. And that's the last guy you want to foul, is a near 87% free throw shooter on the season. Fouls on Christian Clark, his fourth. Welch on the evening, 1 of 1. Over 9 points and 7 rebounds a game for the big senior. First one is up, rolls home. 10 points tonight for Charles. Clark off, back in comes Wade Lawson. This to make it a 3-possession game. 37.4 to go. Got him. 11 points tonight for Charles. 63-56. Lawson loses his dribble, goes out top now. Raceland trying to play a little run and jump of its own. Finds a wide open man on the baseline, and easily to the rack is Peyton Nichols. His 6th point tonight. And Raceland thought that they could just let the ball lie on the ground and not pick it up. And Joe Bryan said, guys, there's too much time. They had to use a timeout, a full timeout. We're going to stay right here. 63-58. Again, if there's 5 seconds or less on the clock and the team scores, at that point, get away from it. You don't need to touch it. But Raceland with 19 seconds still to play, and that was after the clock was almost ready to expire on the 5-second violation of not picking the basketball up and inbounding the ball. So again, 2 timeouts each way. All fouls on Wes Carter will have Raceland shooting the bonus. Raceland tonight 16 of 24 from the charity stripe. Have not hit a 3 in the second half. They are 0 for 2 from long range in the second half. They were 3 of 11 at the break. Wes Carter shot it well again from beyond the arc in this building. 7 of 18. Coming off a nice performance here on Saturday afternoon, in which they were 7 of 12. In the 5th time they've played in this building this season. 3 games in the Derby Classic here Saturday, and this game here tonight. Hicks skips it ahead. And then Waller gets fouled on the far side as Jamison Wagner picks up his 3rd, and Waller's headed back to the charity stripe for 2 more. Waller 3 for 4 tonight from the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line. just under 6 points and 3 rebounds a game for the junior. You know, you take that any night from your starting point guard. First one's in and out, no good. Lawson back in, replacing Clark. Game 2 up next. Morgan County and Elliott County. Should be a dandy in a 62nd district shootout. Second one goes home for Waller. His 10th point tonight. 4 players tonight for the Rams in double figures. Here's Lawson. Stops. 10-footer up. No good. Canes gets the rebound from the backside. His 9th rebound. The Rams will walk it off and call it a victory. Final score in this one. Raceland wins at 64-58. All right, let's take a look at our stats quickly for this one before we wrap things up. For the Comets, 43.6% from the field, 24 of 55. They were 7 of 18 from long range, 38.9%. 50%, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. 22 rebounds, 7 of those on the offensive glass. They turned it over 8 times. Brody Boggs leads away with 21 points. Nathan Webb with 16, including that big 3 to end the third quarter. For the Rams, 51.2% from the field, 22 of 43. 3 of 13 from long range. Again, they only attempted 2 3-pointers in the second half. 23.1% from long range shooting tonight for the Rams. 65.4% from the charity stripe, 17 of 26. 29 rebounds tonight, 6 of those on the offensive glass. They turned it over 6 times. 4 players tonight in double figures for the Rams, leading the way. Joan Arnett, 20 points. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 8 of 11 from the charity stripe. Reese Hicks and Charles Welch each with 11. And then Jake Waller rounds things out with 10, getting his 10th point on his last made free throw. Eli Caines narrowly missing a double-double, 8 points and 9 rebounds to lead the Rams. So the Rams are on to the championship game on Thursday night at 7. They will play the winner of this game coming up, which is Morgan County and Elliott County, in about 19 minutes. We'll step out for this game. We'll be back with you in about 15 minutes to get you set for game number 2, Morgan County and Elliott County, for the chip to go into the championship on Thursday night. So for those of you who are staying with us, we'll talk to you in just a bit. For everyone else, so long. Thanks for tuning in here on the Total Media Sports Network.
Thanks for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Cool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Cool TV.